What do you do when you're tired of Stella, Beck's and Foster's? Move on to ales or start brewing your own? In James Watt and Martin Dickey's case, the latter was preferred, and now they've changed the game. Welcome to Startup Stories, where we follow startups who have made it big, to help you understand their business ins and outs and use this knowledge to boost your own. James Watt and Martin Dickey started BrewDog in April 2007 in Fraserburgh, Scotland. They were bored of the industrially brewed lager and stuffy ales they were finding in the local pub. They thought, who needs them? And took off on their own. After setting up their own brewery, with the help of a bank loan, they started to produce. Tiny batches were made, bottled by hand, and then sold out of the back of a beaten up old van at local markets. You can feel their passion when this is the start. They wanted people to have the same passion for craft beer as they do. These are the humble beginnings of the punk age. Life started quickly for BrewDog, and as you'll be able to tell, they've really made a name for themselves. In 2008, they brewed the UK's strongest beer, named Tokyo. This brought about a huge media storm, which pushed the brand further and higher than it had ever been. This didn't come without any problems though. The Portman Group, famous for promoting sensible consumption of alcohol, practically got all their beers banned. Ideal for sensible consumption, not ideal for business growth. However, they kept growing, and by the end of 2008, were the biggest independent brewers in Scotland. They don't stop there. By 2009, they brewed the world's strongest beer, at 32%, Tactical Nuclear Penguin. They were the UK's fastest growing alternative beer brand. They grew 200% during the worst recession in generations. They're killing it 2 years in, but the best is yet to come. With the announcement of their anti-business business plan, they came up with a new way to raise money to grow even more. Equity for Punks was born. Now, Equity for Punks was BrewDog's own crowdfunding project. By offering people the opportunity to be a quote-unquote shareholder, they can raise money while providing customers with member benefits. Woohoo! If you're not convinced, you should be. They've used this to break the world record for the largest equity crowdfund. Then, they beat their own record. Convinced? Let's talk about crowdfunding. For those who don't know, it's helping to raise equity by asking people to donate in exchange for member perks or maybe the product itself. It relies on people liking your product and therefore supporting it. By using your customers to help fund your business, you build a community of people who love your products. You see it on websites like Kickstarter, which is where hundreds of thousands of projects are funded. It's a tremendous way to raise money for your business, and BrewDog has done it in an even more exciting way. By treating each donor as a shareholder and holding AGM meetings, the customers become a community, which creates a strong brand loyalty. They've given people the chance to show they care, and boy, has there been a response. Fast forward to 2012. BrewDog now has bars in Aberdeen, Edinburgh, Glasgow and London. They've driven a tank around Camden to commemorate their London base. They've got a gold medal from the World Beer Cup, and James Watt has won Scotland's youngest ever Entrepreneur of the Year. They've done another 200% growth in 2011, and then 95% in 2012. But once again, the media's picked up on something else. After being nominated for Bar Operator of the Year, they were cheated out of an award after Diageo threatened to pull all sponsorship of the event if BrewDog won. Not something you want to stunt your growth, but more publicity. They're not afraid of the headlines. They got back in the papers when they stuck it to the Portman Group. They were there again for projecting themselves naked onto the Houses of Parliament. Then they got a TV show. Why is this all important? These publicity stunts are used to help make a name for BrewDog. They're a fantastic way of marketing for one main reason. The campaign will be memorable. Why else would you drive a tank with your logo on it around London? Because it's memorable, people talk about it, and so you get a second wave of marketing reach that a normal plan would not get. What's great about PR stunts is that the news can pick up on them. BrewDog are no stranger to news coverage, and their name will be seen in the paper or on the news by millions of people. Carlsberg have been known to do them, with the best billboard ever, which dispensed free beer, and some of the "if Carlsberg did, insert activity here" stunts. This style of marketing is fun and interactive. It keeps people talking, and that's what marketing is all about. Jumping forward again, they have bars in Brazil, Japan, Sweden, and breweries in Columbus, USA and Brisbane, Australia. They have 2 world records. They created 82 different beers in 2016 alone, and they give 10% of profits to charity every year. They go to festivals, run festivals, have plastic-free packaging, and keep growing every year. They were valued at £1.7 billion in 2019. They're not stopping. Now, they've changed their design, but the beer keeps coming. They're not giving up on the punk life, and neither should you. So, what can we learn? Courtesy of BrewDog. Firstly, crowdfunding can help you realise your community while you raise money. Publicity stunt marketing gets your name out there, but it's not for everyone. If you don't like doing a specific stunt, strive to break a record in your field. It could boost your presence in the market. But that's not where it all comes from. They have a constant urge to grow and improve, and they stick to their brand's values. If you care that much, you will succeed. And that, my friends, is the key to the punk life. Thank you for watching Startup Stories. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to our channel. For more business and startup-based content, check out our other videos and our blog using the link to our website in the description. Stay safe, stay on it, and keep thriving.